Good morning. It's Wednesday. Hello, and thank you for joining me for another episode of Coffee with the Angels. I hope you got a warm cup. Look, can you tell that there's snow? I guess you can kind of tell. We got snow outside here in Kansas, so I got a warm cup of coffee and my blanket. I hope you guys have the same. I'm so excited that you guys are going to be here. Good morning, Brenda from New Mexico. I hope it's decently warm. It's really cold here. I like to talk about the weather. Hello, Patty. Good morning, you guys. So I talked a little bit about it on Monday, that about our guest. Hello, Michelle. I kind of talked a little bit about it on Monday. Hello. And that we had email conversations back and forth, and she ended up not working out. So she said our times didn't work, and she said she'll be a guest again later on. Yeah, blanket of snow outside. I know, us too. So she's gonna end up being a guest later. This time didn't work. So I encourage you guys to listen to my Monday morning messages, because I need to listen to my Monday morning messages. Because I talked about this week going like this, highs and lows, and this is kind of one of my lows. I was really looking forward to this, but you know what? The universe had another plan, and it didn't work, and that's okay. So, 14 degrees. Woo, yeah, heat wave right there in Wisconsin. So what happens is when I don't have a guest, Spirit's going to come in, and I'm going to channel a message. Ooh, and I'm already getting pressure in my ear. I'm going to channel a message on what kind of we need to know. So that's where we're at. So you guys, good morning, New Mexico. Everybody's joining me. I'm going to pop in. I'm going to kind of get right to it. Ontario. Oh, hello. Good morning, Paul. I love this. I love how everybody's joining me from everywhere. So I wish our guest could have happened, but such is life, and things happen, and things don't work out, and that's the way it is. So mixed communication, and she said she'll join us another time. So, but I'm looking forward to our guest, you guys, on Wednesday. So Christina, I think a lot of you guys know her because you guys commented and everything. So I'm really looking forward to next Wednesday. So I'm going to get into the channeled message, and we're going to get right to it. And also, okay, ooh, I got a lot of pressure in my ear. I feel like somebody has a question. By the way, as maybe when we keep doing, oh, look, there's a lot of people from Ontario. Good morning, Jody. Hello, guys. I saw somebody's comments when I was sitting here closing my eyes in meditation. So if you have a question or a topic that you want me to channel, put it in the comments, and hopefully I catch it. Because I'm going to get to channeling. When I channel in, I kind of close my eyes and just, good morning, Kim, and just kind of sit in it. Hello, Jen. You guys, good morning. We're going to talk about that. Oh, I know, because we're working up for this full moon. Sorry, I'm shaking the table. Good morning, Sue. So I'm going to do a video, and I'm going to post about it on Friday, talking about these full moon and these energies. And then I talked about it on Monday, talking about sounds of reflection, or whatever the topic was. Thank you for sharing, Sue. And then today, it's so funny how we're working up towards this. Oh shoot, I gotta write that back too. And then today is about abundance, prosperity, or say it again, abundance and prosperity flows. All right, this is very personal. Okay. Yeah, I know, Brenda. Okay, I'm going to channel this message, and we're going to get right into it. Okay. Abundance and prosperity, and prosperity flows. It is important for you to understand your strengths. Really focusing, really focusing on your strengths. Okay. There's a transition I've talked about on some of my private readings. There's a transition that's coming in that's moving you kind of, a lot of people, because I'm seeing Patty's face, starting new projects, new business adventures, or just in your current job, diving in deeper, and they go knowledge base, and becoming, say that word again, where it functions easier and kind of and flows easier. So this is an important time, bring it in, to recognize your strengths. Focus on not on your weaknesses, but the gifts that God gave you and your strengths. Because the more you look at all the areas and departments of your life, of all the many gifts that you have, because they start going like this. We've talked about raising our vibration all week. And when you do this, you start kind of raising, because they're showing me like flowers and bursting here. Oh. Okay. When you start really recognizing, I'm really good at this, I'm recognizing my strength, I enjoy doing this, I really have a gift to do this. When you start bringing, the spotlight into these areas of your life and recognizing that these are what you're really good at, and you start focusing all your energy and your time into this, because they're showing me like a box and it's all these gifts, and start focusing on this, slow down, the abundance and the prosperity, slow down, begins to flow in, because you're bringing energy into something that really makes your heart sing, and the snowball effect starts coming. Because what happens in your transitioning, when this energy comes in, it transitions and it begins to start off on the right foot and bringing, they go the right time, the right people, the right place, and then moving in the direction that you're needing to go. Because I'm seeing Brenda's comments. When we had highs and lows this week, it's important to kind of stay on these ups and focus, and even on the low, because I had to do this myself this week from my personal point of view of this, is even your lows, recognizing your gifts, recognizing, yes, thank you, they go, your treasure box of all this magic, all these goods, all these gifts that God has given you, and all your wonderful, magnificent qualities. And they're showing me that statement. I think Terry just popped on because I'm seeing Terry's. And then it said, your energy flows, your mind goes and your energy flows wherever that statement is. But once you dive deep and you stay so focused on this, the transition in your life begins. Okay, so when you focus on just what's in front of you, and I'm going to use this as a treasure box because that's the way they're showing it to me, all the crap and drama and the stuff that's petty is the best way I can describe, really moves out of the way, because you're so focused on all these riches and all these wonderful, magnificent qualities that you're putting so much energy. And I wish if everybody could understand the process and the flow of energy, and focusing on something that means so much to your core. When you start focusing on that, the energy and the magnitude that you can't see with your physical eye is incredible. Okay, because now I'm seeing Brenda writing, and there's some people writing. I feel like people are saying, and then Jessica came in. So there's lots of people are asking, like, well, what if I don't know my qualities? Sit down and write them. What do you love to do? I love, 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 love to help people. I love to be the reflection in people's life and hold up mirrors and say, you are amazing. These are all your magnificent qualities. I feel people's energy, and I can see the things that they cannot see within themselves. That's what my gift is, and I love that. And that's where I'm focusing, is helping people raise in this vibration of, yes, abundance and prosperity, and they go liquid gold, because it transforms your life. It changes in ways that you can't even imagine. And Spirit's saying, focus on your strengths. Focus on your gifts, because everything else falls away. What is your box of treasure? What gifts do you hold? We are also unique in our own ways. That it's so important for us to, and I know, because I did this. I was in a low. I'm human. I get my feelings hurt when I don't feel loved or accepted, and I had a couple lows. I was upset that the timing and the miscommunication of our guest today didn't pan out. But I'm still human. I had to realize, like, today wasn't our day. But you still have to realize in your bubble who you are. What is your treasure box? What is your gifts? Because this gift box, this treasure box that's in front of you, is how change the world. It takes one person. It takes one positive thought. It takes you being passionate about something for this to begin. And Spirit's saying, I know, because they come in and they go, remember who you are. They said your gifts are in front of you because you know yourself better than anybody else. What do you love to do? That's a gift. Use it. I like missing everybody's comments because I'm sitting here. I know, Susie, I feel you. So I'll have to read everybody's comments afterwards, but if you have a question, I just want to kind of jump in, because Spirit's coming in and saying that it's important as we move into this full moon energy, recognizing your treasure box. And I know Susie just saying, hello, Nita, hello. I love that. Denise said, I know I have something important to do. Exactly, we all have something important to do. And even if it's one person, you're touching one person, or if only one person got a message from this, or you guys shared it, or whatever. I mean, we're the conduit of light, so we're in the right place at the right time in the right moment. It's important for you guys. We're like in this hump week of Wednesday, and they're saying, really focus on your treasure box. Focus on what are your gifts, and how can, and so, and how you can transform your life. There's a lot of people who aren't happy in what they're doing. And then, but I know fear of change kind of creeps in. And Spirit is saying, don't look at that, look at this. And look at how magnificent you are. Because what you're doing is, maybe you can't quit your job right now, and that's fine. But if you focus your energy, and I'm like, I wish I could, I want Spirit to give me something where I can help people understand how strong the thoughts of energy, where your energy goes, is what you create. It's law of attraction, like times 10. So Spirit is saying, open your treasure box. Open what is your gifts and focus only on those. And the more you focus on your magnificent high qualities, that's what's going to go. That's what's going to be put in front of you. And if a new job falls in your lap, it's because you're focusing on the good. Treasure keeps coming up everywhere. That's awesome, Kim. I know. And you know what? There was a really good comment. Say it again. I know I wrote it because it was so good. Oh, okay, thank you. An awakening has nothing to do with money. Sorry, I have this on Do Not Disturb and it still comes up. How is that possible? Awakening has nothing to do with money. So when you think of a treasure, it's not, and you think of abundance and you think of this as a human sense because this is what we're earning and trying to survive, it has nothing to do with money, because that's kind of a whole other kind of topic I don't particularly want to go into. We can go into headiness or into ego and a whole kind of flow, but realizing that Spirit always will take care of you. It doesn't mean the mansion, it doesn't mean the Lamborghini car, it doesn't mean this. It's knowing that you're worthy and you have enough, and God will always put what you need in front of you. Because it's that saying, thank you. You can't take it when you go. When we transition to the other side, what we are left with is our soul. And when we move over, and we want our soul to be full of light, of love, of peace, of gratitude, of wisdom, acknowledgement, knowledge and healing, and prosperity. That's what we take over to the other side. That is the true awakening. That is enlightenment. That is a spiritual awakening. My hands are vibrating. Hold on. It's funny because Spirit's going, when we sit in meditation, or we have an energy healing, and we sit in the divine bliss. They're not throwing dollar bills at us. They're throwing love. It's a warmth of connection, of security, of acceptance. A love that it's very hard to describe here in the physical body. It's a love that you've never felt. That's what we move towards. And if we can take that feeling and make it into everyday life, that is heaven on earth. When I had my NDE, if anybody doesn't know what that acronym is, it's near-death experience. It was so freeing, and they say like this body is heavy, and then when you move and transition out of it, you feel it's like there's no human words. It was so light and wonderful, and it's freeing, and I just knew I didn't want to come back, and I was getting pulled back. It was so bright, and I just kept moving closer and closer to this white light, and it just felt, I can't even describe it, like so good, but it's like even more than that. And if we can take a piece of that and what a piece we feel in meditation and make that in our everyday world, that truly is heaven on earth. That really stops the suffering, the loneliness, the fear, the ego. So I invite you to focus on your treasure box this week. I'm going to come back on Friday. I'm also on the Academy tomorrow. I run my show tomorrow. And I'm on the Academy tomorrow, and then I'm going to come on Friday. And I normally come on Friday. I'm going to post it. I got to figure out, I have a couple readings on Friday. So I got to figure out what I have open. I'm going to come on, and we're going to talk about the full moon energy. We're going to talk about with spirit, not astrology, not anything else. I'm going to only channel spirit. They're showing me Jamie McDonald's comment on channel more messages. Good morning, Jessica. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do every time I pop in here, is just sit here and channel a message from spirit. So definitely, on the Academy and also everywhere you can find me. And there's something else coming, but I'm not announcing it yet. So, or another place you can find me. So just know that is coming in February, and I'll be on here again on Friday. So if this message resonates with your heart and you know somebody who needs to focus on their treasure box and maybe having a roller coaster week, please share and like this message. You're welcome, Lori. You guys, as light workers, you're welcome. As light workers, and as you guys being a conduit of light, saying, you know what, if somebody, and I want to use this because a lot of people are like, well, I don't know if I'm empathic, I don't know if I'm intuitive. If somebody comes to you, especially if I'm in this channeled message, or I'm channeling, or you guys are watching another video, or you get an urge, a passion to say, hey, you know what, so-and-so popped in my mind. I think they need to hear this. Or you know what, I know somebody who doesn't even believe in this, but I feel like they need to hear the message. Tag their name, share it on your page, share it to other groups, because you never know how much a positive message will uplift somebody's day. And it doesn't matter if I'm the channeler, you guys are the spread, like you guys light the candle, like you guys pass the torch. I just channel the message and then you guys set it on fire. So as a team, as a group of light workers, that's how we raise and change the vibration of the planet. I channel, you spread it like wildfires. So that's kind of the spirit, that's kind of what Spirit's telling me. They're showing me lots of symbols today, so I don't know who's becoming more or working with symbols, but I feel like they're showing me lots of symbols. Was there an orb, Becky? I missed it. I'm gonna have to go back. When I'm channeling and talking, I don't see anything. But it's important, because if somebody's working with symbols and trying to understand the gifts that Spirit's giving with them, thank you, Jessica, and understanding their connection and how, I get it, how Spirit communicates. So every time I talk about this is what I'm seeing, so they're showing me, also understand Spirit's working with you. So if you're seeing the same thing, I think somebody mentioned, I keep seeing a treasure box, this message is for you. I'm using all these things that I don't normally do, and if you watch my videos for a long time, you'll see that every time is different and the way they communicate, because everybody who watches and clicks on, it's going to be a different message for them, and I'm using language and that resonates with their heart. So you guys, thank you and good morning. I'm so happy you guys are here. I want to say a huge thank you for continuing liking and sharing and clicking on. My heart is full every time I see your guys here in the post, because I couldn't do this without you. I'm just like I said, I'm just the conduit. You guys are my wildfires that spread it like crazy. I couldn't do it without you. So thank you guys. I love you so much. Ooh, that was funny. I closed my eyes and I just saw a rainbow. So, whoo! It's going to be awesome. Awesome day. You guys are so welcome. Like and share. And then I will see you guys tomorrow. If you're going to join me on the Academy, I'll post it on this page. You're so welcome. I'm glad I can do it. Marie. This is like I've had multiple jobs. I was a dental assistant. I was an insurance agent. And this is the job that actually resonates with my heart. This is the one that I finally feel like I found my purpose. So thank you guys, and I'll see you guys on Friday. I'll post about that. Oh, and I know a lot of you guys, it's funny because Tessa, you came in. I know a lot of you guys have been asking about readings and stuff. Definitely check out my page. I do have a 90-day program that's up on the page if you're guys wanting to transform your life and say, I'm taking 3 months and you're working with me and we're hitting the grind every single week. It's a 90-day program, pretty much changing your life. And then I also have on the 22nd of February, it's on the event page if you guys haven't seen it. I take 6 people. You just put my crystals in a box last night. That's awesome. I'm taking 6 people, and it's like mini readings, and whoever is divine and feels like, it's like an hour and a half, and I'm doing Zoom, and you ask a question on an area that you're wanting, and I give you guys a mini reading. That's $66, and there's only 5 spots left because somebody has already signed up. So if you feel like doing that, and whoever signs up in the circle, know that it can be a piggyback message. It's divine guidance for whoever kind of shows up. So I've kind of been pushed to do these I don't like the word gallery, but mini sessions of readings for people who need an energy, needs a Mercedes, shoot me a text message. Because I know you have that left over. Just shoot me a message. Who needs a healing energy cleanse and a message. So I'm doing that little event 222, of course, February 22nd. So that's on the event page if you guys are interested in that, and that's only $66. So, all right, you guys, have a fabulous week, and I will see you on Friday. Love you, bye.